You're listening to Daventry Radio, connecting your community.
The Community, Landscape and Archaeology Survey Project, commonly known by its acronym CLASP, is a charity organisation based in Northamptonshire. Stephen Young has been the Archaeological Director, or to put it in layman's terms, the dig leader of the organisation since its inception in 2003. I spoke to him earlier in the week to find out the purpose behind it.
To raise awareness of archaeological and heritage issues and to provide educational and fieldcraft opportunities for local people who are interested in their roots, their past and their heritage, and want to take part in recording it and promoting its conservation.
There are 15 local history and archaeology organisations associated with CLASP, including the Daventry Local History Group. There is an affiliated membership of approximately 400 to 500 people, together with 75 individual members. Stephen explained how CLASP helps the participating organisations to further their interests in local history and archaeology.
These will take part in any fieldwork that we promote, because we act as a forum for doing fieldwork that isn't really possible at the group level. Many of these societies are quite small in number and they don't have the necessary manpower to probably do large-scale projects. So we offer them the opportunities. They also help us in terms of they run the organising committee. We have two levels of organisation. One is the trustees, who organise the overall responsibilities for the charity, and then we have an organising committee which is made up of individual members or members from each of the groups and individual member representatives who actually organise the fieldwork.
One of the organisation's most notable projects was the excavation of the Whitehall Roman villa in the village of Neverhayford. This drew in the help of archaeology students, not only from universities in the UK, but also from the USA, Canada, Japan and Australia. But the main bulk of the work was provided by local volunteers. In 2005, the excavation was selected as one of only 9 projects nationwide to be featured on the Time Team's Big Roman Dig TV series made for Channel 4. This summer, CLASP has got some history and archaeology projects in the pipeline, which will be taking place around the area of Daventry.
We're going to be looking at an area around to the north of the Roman town of Benevento, where we're going to be examining the ditch and enclosure system of the Roman period and probably looking at a medieval chapel and a trench across a medieval moat, possible medieval moat. So it's all exploratory work that will help us develop our understanding of the area in general.
I believe you're thinking of putting an archive in the Norton Parish Church.
Yes, if the work is to continue, we need to actually develop the volunteer base so that we can actually build a capacity within the local community to record the heritage and involve as many people as possible. To do that, we need a home. And what we're hoping to do in partnership with the Church of England is actually to operate from the All Saints Norton, both as an assemblage archive for all the material that we've assembled over the last 3 decades, but also a digital archive which people can consult and come and have a look at, and an area where we can exhibit some of the work that we've done on permanent exhibitions or on temporary ones, and to actually utilise as perhaps a conference and talk centre, so that once the building is actually conserved and restored and our infrastructure for the things that we need are present within it, that the building will then be able to support itself in the future. So obviously there's a lot of steps to be taken here. First, or initially with the church itself, that it would like to go into a collaboration with us over restoring the building and utilising it in part for the archaeological purposes. And then, of course, obviously we need to move on to funding of the project as well.
If you want to find out more about CLASP, you can check out their website, which is at www.claspweb.org.uk, and you can find them on Facebook.